all you only Old Testament Israelites only, all of you Yahweh only, y'all have no way. Y'all are separated from Hamashiach. For sure. For sure. Y'all are done. Okay? Y'all are gonna Salakia and con your way into a missile, man. Okay? That's just period. Because who do you pray to? Who do you pray through? Hamashiach is the mediator. You understand? So yes, all of you Israelites that do not believe in Hamashiach at all, and y'all only believe in the Father and not the Son, oh man. Woo! Y'all are done, man. Y'all are finished, man. Okay?
All right? So you need to stop saying that Yahweh only, man. All right, you leaning on your own understanding, man. All right? You wise in your own eyes. Okay? All right, you probably, man, you really just a reprobate, man. The Lord got that delusional spirit on you. You're just born in vain, man. And man, Baba Kasha, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, destroy this damn reprobate, man. Because I'm tired of people disrespecting Yahweh Shai, man. All right? But I'm going to pass it on, brother. Yahweh Shai was always here, man. Yahweh Shai is that rock. Okay? You don't want to, you got to build on that rock, man. Yahweh Shai is our foundation. Okay? And if you ain't trying to build on that foundation, what else you trying to build on? Because if you ain't building on Yahweh Shai, anything else ain't going to get you nowhere, man. Okay? That's why you lost. You just completely lost, man. Okay? Yahweh Shai should be the only one we building on, man. Okay? Because Yahweh, you Yahweh only ass demon. Okay? Yahweh gave all the glory to the Son, man. He gave all the judgment to his Son, man. Why you think Yahweh Shai is coming back, man? Yahweh Shai was always here, man. Yahweh Shai is that rock. Okay? Yahweh Shai was always here, man. Yahweh Shai is that rock. Okay? You got to build on that rock, man. Yahweh Shai is our foundation. Okay? You got to build on that rock, man. Yahweh Shai is our foundation. Okay? Because if you ain't building on Yahweh Shai, anything else ain't going to get you nowhere, man. Because if you ain't building on Yahweh Shai, anything else ain't going to get you nowhere, man. Yahweh Shai should be the only one we building on, man. Okay? Yahweh Shai should be the only one we building on, man. Okay? You Yahweh only ass demon. Okay? Yahweh gave all the glory to the Son. You Yahweh only ass demon. Okay? Yahweh gave all the glory to the Son. Yahweh Shai was always here, man. Yahweh Shai is that rock. Okay? Yahweh Shai should be the only one we building on, man. Okay?
Shalom. Shalom, Miss Paka. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that blasphemy? Great millstone. Great bloody stone. Great millstone. All of y'all idolaters are going to get stoned to death. Yeah, y'all going to get stoned to death, man. And if we was in Israel right now, I'll make sure right now that y'all get that penalty. That y'all get that judgment that is written for you idolaters, man. All of that blasphemy, man. All of that idolatrous, wicked-ass sorcery talk, man. All of that rebellion. All of that slander towards the real servant of the Most High that's trying to warn y'all and bring y'all out of idolatry and tell y'all to repent and come back to the Most High and serve the Most High only. Y'all want to slander me, man. But you can't slander me, man. Y'all can only speak lies on me and falsify the Most High's name and falsify my name, man. That's the only thing that y'all can do, man. Can't slander the truth, man. The truth gonna always stand to be the truth no matter what. All right, and we stumped down for the Most High, man. We stumped down for Yahweh only, man. This is the war in Israel, man. This is greater. This is greater than any black disciple, gangster disciple, Crip and blood war, man. This runs deep, man. This has a greater history. All right, these are the modern day prophets of Baal, man. And we coming in the same spirit that Elijah was coming in, man. It ain't no regeneration, man. But it ain't no new thing under the sun. The same occurrences, man. The same situations is happening, man. It's just a new day. That's it. Repackaged. The prophets of Baal with their idol worship is repackaged. Those prophets of Baal were Canaanites and Israelites, man. And that Baal worship, man, it was brought in and made legal, man, by that wicked Jezebel. All right? But not even her can change the law. All right? She made the king of high, overlook it and accept it. But you can't change the law. So Elijah was not guilty for slaughtering them. Can't change the law, man. It is what it is, man. And these suckers right now, these idolaters right now today, these modern day prophets of Baal are protected by this Jezebel law in America. These Americans, these damn Edomites, they don't serve the Most High. This is not a nation under God. This is not a nation under the Most High. Yahweh, definitely not Yahweh, man. Because they give you freedom of religion, man. Ain't no freedom of religion in Israel, man. Ain't no freedom of religion in the law. Ain't no freedom of religion in the Torah. And I don't come in the name of Old Testament only. I don't come in the name of Tanakh only. I don't come in the name of Torah only. I come in the name of Yahweh only. Deal with that. I come in the power and the spirit of Yahweh to expose your idolatrous heart, to expose your wicked, unclean spirit. How you feel about that? How you feel about me coming in the name of Yahweh only, man? So it can be recorded, so the heavens can record you, man. How idolatrous you are, man. So the heavens can record your idolatry heart. So it can be recorded and you can go back and look upon it. Understand that. So you can't just say, oh, well, he came in the name of Old Testament only, and I just feel like that's not the complete book. I just feel like that's not the entire book, you know, that's not the entire word. Nah, man, I came in the spirit. I came in the name of Yahweh only. And you spit on that, man. You condemn that. How could you do that? Y'all got to repent, man. Y'all got to come up out of that. And I was coming in love. I'm trying to get y'all brothers to see and to realize, to come up out of that. All praises to the Most High. He didn't bring me into none of them camps, man. GMS, great millstone, great bloody stone that they gonna get. Man, these are the boldest idolaters, man. And they are bold to speak with these other camps like Sakari, with these other camps like IUIC, with these other camps like One Body and Idol Shy. They are bold enough to speak their idolatrous heart in ways that these other camps is not bold enough to speak, man. Did you hear that? One Rock. Did you hear that? Idol Shy should be the only rock that they build on, the only foundation. Yahweh only demon. That's what they're saying. Yo, that's blasphemy, man. They speak bold and they all feel like that, man. They hearts Their wicked hearts was exposed, man, and I got it on video. And all praises to the Most High, he brought us out of them camps, man, and didn't allow us to get into those camps. He didn't allow me to go to a camp. He stopped me at the door. I was on my way, but he stopped me at the door and pulled me back, opened my eyes, and pulled me all to himself right then and there, man. And I'm really grateful and thankful that he did that. I really appreciate that. All praises to the Most High forever and ever, man. Because when you get in those camps, it's hard to get out because you got all of these other brothers that are encouraging you to stay in idolatry. Even when you start to question it, your brother will come with a scripture that he done twisted, manipulated, and then he feeds it to you. And now you're satisfied again in idolatry. All right. But if the Most High did pull you out of these camps, right? All praises, all glory to the Most High for that. He pulled you out with great, mighty strength. All right. And he said that Yahweh gave all of his glory to JC. That's a lie, man. And we're going to prove that's a lie. And we're going to prove that JC is not the rock. He's not. This is the foundation. The Torah. Isaiah 8:20. To the law and to the testimony. If they speak not according to this word, that is because there is no light in them. All right. And we constantly exposes on this channel that the New Testament does not speak according to the Torah and to the prophet writings. Understand that. Psalm 62, a psalm of David. And I feel like this psalm speaks right into the situation that I was dealing with these GMS members, man, with these Christianites, with these idolaters, man. These scriptures endures to all generations, man. These scriptures are relevant to all generations, man, because there ain't no new things under the sun, man. New occurrences, man, but there ain't no new thing. This right here spoke right into the situation, man. Check it out. Truly my soul waiteth upon God. From him, singular, cometh my salvation. Understand that. He, singular, only is my rock. What do you mean JC is your rock? What do you mean Idol Shy is your rock? Idol Shy is not your rock. You are an idolater. The real one and only true rock of the Israelites is Yahweh. He, singular, only, Yahweh only. In that live, he asked me, well, where do it say Yahweh only? Where do it say that? Right here, man. He only is my rock and my salvation. He, singular, is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. We're not going to be moved no matter what you idolaters say, no matter what blasphemy you idolaters speak, no matter what type of fear tactics you idolaters speak. You idolaters are twisted and wayward and perverse, and you're going to be dealt with. Y'all got death on y'all, man. We will not be greatly moved. We're going to forever be stumped down right here for Yahweh only until the end come. And when the end come, there will be no end for us, man. Only continuance and glory and royalty. Understand that, because we serve Yahweh only. Understand that. But it's going to be destruction to pay. It's going to be blood to pay for you idolaters, for you suckers. Y'all can slander. Y'all can say everything y'all want to say, but y'all cannot call us idolaters, though. Can't say that. Want to say that we antichrist. What's the Hebrew word for anti? There's no Hebrew word for anti. There ain't no antichrist, man. We are the Christ, man. We are the servants of the Most High, man. We are the salvation to the Gentiles. We are the judges to the Gentiles, man. The Israelites. The real sons of God, man. Exodus 4:22, man. We the sons of God, man. Psalms 82, we the sons of God, man. We the mighty judges, man. And not no God that y'all say JC is, man. Because JC is something like a supernatural God, man. You know what I mean? Even though he's no God at all, he's a fictional character. He's a false God. He's an invisible idol. But that's how they wrote him up to be. Walking on water. Nah, we can't walk on water in the middle of the sea. Bring the dead back to life that's been dead in their tomb for weeks. Stinking. No. We can't bring the dead back to life. No, we can't turn water into wine. Don't try to say that JC is a God like that. We're not going to even play that game. You know what I'm saying? No. Psalm 62:3. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? I told y'all that this Psalm 62 speaks directly into that situation, man, that I was in with these idolaters from GMS, man. It speaks directly into the situation, and it's on my side because I came in the name of Yahweh only, the only rock, man. Right? How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? All of this, you're going to eat a missile. All of this, you're going to catch a missile. A bunch of missiles going to hit you. You're going to die. All this old stuff, man. How long will you imagine mischief against a man? You shall be slain. All of you. And that's true. And that's coming. As a bowing wall shall you be. You're going to fall. And as a tottering fence, y'all wavering, man. Like a tottering fence. Y'all wavering when it comes to these scriptures. Y'all can't do nothing with it, man. Y'all can't do nothing with the truth but twist it. And try to insert your idol, man, that you fell in love with through a story that played on your heartstrings. So now through the imagination of your wicked mind and your wicked emotions, you are serving this idol, man. You got caught up in that New Testament plagiarism, replacement theology, typology, and witchcraft, man. Word sorcery, man. And Yahweh told you that he do not change. Understand that. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. Exactly. It speaks directly into that situation because they're casting the Most High down, attempting to cast the Most High down from his excellency, man. By splitting it up, saying that he gave all his glory to Idol Shai, and that Idol Shai should be the only foundation that they build on. And all of this blasphemy, overlooking the Most High, canceling out the Most High, and giving their hearts to an invisible idol, a fictional character. And in doing so, they cast the Most High down from his excellency, man. He ain't finna let that happen, man. He's not. They delight in lies. The New Testament. They bless with their mouth, with their deceitful mouth. They say that they gonna serve Yahweh. They say that they serve Yahweh with their deceitful mouth, but they are lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Yeah, you Yahweh only demon. You Yahweh only demon. You gonna catch a missile. Hold on, man. I'm telling you, serve the Most High only or die. And you're telling me serve an additional God or die? How does that sound? How does that line up with the Hebrew law? How does that line up with the Hebrew custom and heritage, bruh? Have you read the quote-unquote so-called Old Testament? That don't add up, bruh. My soul, wait thou only upon God, singular. My expectation is from him, singular. He, singular, only is my rock. There's your Yahweh only right there, man. He only is my rock, not no idol shy, and my salvation. He only is my salvation, man. We don't need no idol shy. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved, and I will not be moved. What do you think this is, man? We came from there. We came up out of there, man. What we gonna do? Go back and jump up in the mud? We ain't already came up out of the mud. The Most High pulled us up out of that muddy quicksand and all of that, man. You know what I mean? And he rinsed us off, man, to be clean, to be pure. You understand? Let's keep on serving the Most High, man, because this obedience to serving the Most High, and as long as we striving and serving the Most High and promoting this obedience of serving the Most High, then we do not forsake our mercy. We have mercy, you know, if we're struggling with other things, you know, but keep struggling until you overcome it. Don't never give up, and always serve the Most High, and never believe these Christian lights, these idolaters, man. All right, because they idolaters, man. And God is my salvation and my glory, the rock, singular, of my strength and my refuge is in God. Trust in him at all times. You people, pour out your heart before him, singular, him. That's a singular word. God is a refuge for us. That's a plural word. God, singular, is a refuge for us. Salah. Surely, men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are a lie. All right, so it ain't no double honors to your apostles. It's double honors to Yahweh, triple honors to Yahweh, and Yahweh only. Because men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree, I don't care what title you give them, are a lie. They created a false doctrine, a lie. And now you are believing in that, and you can't read outside of that. To be laid in the balance. They are altogether lighter than vanity. Woo! This is truth to power, man. These words is powerful, man. These words are true. Trust not in oppression, and become not in vain in robbery. We will not trust in America. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. Don't even look at that, man. Don't be amazed by that. Don't be overtaken by riches, man. That's nothing, man. Yeah. We can do a little more. But we're not finna let that overtake us. Hell no. God has spoken once. Twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto God. Singular, Alahayim. Understand that. Yahweh only. Kahalala Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Shalak Ashlaha Adawayam Wagawayam. Also unto you, O Yahweh, belongeth mercy. For you rendereth to every man according to his work. Not idle shy. Yahweh does that. That's his job. That's what he delights in, and that's his glory. and he will not give his glory to another. Oh, you said that. Where is Yahweh only? We just read Yahweh only, man. And now we're going to read it again. Because in that live, they were saying, oh, well, where do it say serve Yahweh only? Where is that? You got to read. Read, man. What's the best way to hide something from a Negro? Put it in a book. And these Christian Negroes, we had a lot of stuff hidden from us because when we did open the book, we was told to stay away from one part of the book. And I wonder why. Right? We was told that from our slave masters. We was told that. All right? From these pastors, and these pastors going to these biblical colleges, learning this stuff from the doctrines of these Edomites, man. Understand that. 1 Samuel 7:3. And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel, saying, if ye do return unto Yahweh with all your hearts, then put away the strange gods and Ashtaroth from among you, and prepare your hearts unto Yahweh. All right. Now, when GMS read that, these wicked men, these corrupt and rotten false prophets, man, when they see that the Lord in all caps, they say, Yahweh Bahashem Idol Shai, man. And that false doctrine that taught them to do that is what's leading them to destruction, man. That's blocking their understanding of the scriptures, man. This is translated, when you go into the Hebrew, this is translated to one name, one God. That Lord in all caps is translated from Yahweh. From Yahweh is translated to all caps, the Lord. So when you see all caps, the Lord, that is Yahweh's name. And you will not hear Yahweh's name in the New Testament at all. Prepare your hearts unto Yahweh and serve him only. There you go. That's your Yahweh right there. And what I'm telling y'all, they know that, but they just ignore it. Right? I don't know, man. They twist it like that. They twist it in the head. I don't know why they ignore it. But it's facts. Right? This comes from ancient biblical scholars, man. This comes from the actual Hebrew Israelite people, our forefathers, man. Everyone has that understanding. You guys got a new age, modern day, rebellious sorcery doctrine, man. And it's leading you to your own destruction. All right? You can't say that Yahweh, didn't try to wake you up, because he brung his messengers to you. All right? Right? But there it is. Yahweh only. Serve Yahweh only, man. But y'all delusional. And Yahweh put that delusion on you. And we're going to get off into your delusion. But first, let's see where he says he will not give his glory unto another, because that idolater, he said, that modern day prophet of Baal, he said that Yahweh gave all his glory to an idol, to Idol Shai, JC, the fictional character of the New Testament. And we read right here, and the Most High does not change. We read right here, I am Yahweh. That is my name. And my glory will I not give to another. No exceptions. Neither my praise to graven images. It's no exception. It does not say, I will not give my glory to no one other than my son, JC. It doesn't say that. It says, I will not give my glory unto another. Right? That cancels out everybody. All right? You have to stay out of that Old Testament, man, and read the Hebrew writings, man. Read this so-called Old Testament. All right? It's not so old, man. Right? It's relevant. Very relevant. We're going to go to Psalms 48 and 11, man. Because he tells you again, in case you forgot, right? For my own sake, even for my own sake, will I do it. For how should my name be polluted? Huh? And I will not give my glory unto another. And I will not give my glory unto another. No exceptions. All right? There you have it. It is what it is. He said what he said. Right? That's his judgment. Right? That's his statement. He made his statement. That's his word. That is the words for real, man. It's deep. That is the words of God, bro. You have to respect that. Put some respect on that. Put the highest respect on that, man. You better put some top of the line royal respect on that. Understand that. All right? Now we're going to get off into y'all delusion, man. Because Yahweh put that delusion on y'all, man. Right? Just like he did to Pharaoh. And why did he put that delusion on Pharaoh? So that he can destroy him, man. Because the Most High wants to destroy y'all because y'all are the sons and daughters of the ancient idolaters of Israel. You guys are the sons and daughters. You stubborn Israelites that do not come up out of this idolatry. You are the seed of those prophets of Baal. And the Most High says that he's going to destroy their children. All right? Exodus 10 and 20. But Yahweh hardened Pharaoh's heart so that he would not let the children of Israel go. Right? Yahweh did that just so that he can ultimately in the end destroy him and show his power. Right? He had to destroy him for all of his wicked acts and his sins, man. For going against his own common sense. Going against the spirit of Yahweh, man. All right? So that's what it is. Yahweh is hardening their hearts so that he can make them out to an example for everyone to see. They're going to be that example of what idolaters get. And you will see it on that day. You will see it. You will see their destruction on that day. Right? And you will be so thankful. You will be so grateful on that day for your salvation when you see their destruction. He feedeth on ashes. A deceived heart has turned him aside, that he cannot deliver his soul, nor say, is there not a lie in my right hand? There you go. He feedeth on ashes. Oh, all of that stuff in the New Testament is ashes. All of that gospel, Paul writings, the epistles, Revelation, you just feeding on ashes. Ugh. It cannot nourish you. A deceived heart, a deceived mind have turned him aside, that he cannot deliver his soul. You cannot hear the truth so that you can come to the truth, receive the truth, and live in the truth. Nor say, is there not a lie in my right hand? You can't see the contradictions. You can't see the plagiarism in the New Testament. You can't see the contradictions in the New Testament. You can't see the idolatry in the New Testament. You can't see the replacement theology in the New Testament. You can't say, is there not a lie in my right hand? The Most High put that great delusion on you. Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose their delusions. This is Christian Light Delusion, Part 4. Isaiah 66:4. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Because when I called, how did he call? He called through his messengers, waking up early. But they scoffed, scorned the messengers of the Most High. Right? That's what the word says. Until his anger aroused to destroy them, to the point where there was no remedy, man. Because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes. Serving idol shy is evil, man. That's breaking the commandments. And chose that which I delighted not. Because all throughout this Tanakh, all you hear is the Most High begging and pleading with Israel to return unto him. But you delight in what he do not delight in. And that's serving another deity, serving an idol. You're serving a fictional character, man. Alright? Hear the word of Yahweh, ye that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hated you, yeah, you know, those GMS guys, they hate us, man. Alright? That cast you out for my name's sake, yeah, they curse us. They cast us out to hell, to death, you know. And they want to put that sentence on us, but they don't have the power to. But that's what they do, all right? They don't have no power to make it go through, but that's what they do, and that's their desire if they could have their way, right? Because we come in the name of Yahweh, your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake. Oh, you Yahweh only demon, you Yahweh only demon, said, let Yahweh be glorified, but he shall appear to your joy. So that's what they saying. Like, how is you, how do you got the truth? How is the truth Yahweh only, when you're no different than us? Yahweh hasn't shown us his glory through you. That's what this is saying. That's how they feel. Right? You're on our level. There's really no significant physical difference that we can see. That Yahweh is to be glorified. And that he is your joy. And they shall be ashamed. Right? Because they're going to see one day and they will be ashamed. A voice of noise from the city. A voice from the temple. A voice of Yahweh that rendereth recompense to his enemies. Yeah, man. All you're going to hear is them hollering and screaming because Yahweh is going to be destroying them, cutting them down, chopping them down, and putting torments on them, man. Because Yahweh, he rendereth recompense to his enemies. Understand that. They are all deceived. They have no knowledge. They have no understanding. All right. We're going to go to Isaiah 29 and 10. Isaiah 29 and 10. For Yahweh has poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep and has closed your eyes. That's exactly what he did. That's exactly what is happening right now. They're in a deep sleep. All right? Sleepwalking. Everyone that serve Yahweh only, we woke up fully with our eyes open, knew who we were, got out of bed, ate breakfast, walked out the door, serve Yahweh only. We the Israelites. These Christian lights, they woke up, knew they were Israelites, still serving an idol, they sleepwalking. All right? The prophets and your rulers, the seers, have he covered. All right? Yeah. Y'all supposed to be the messengers, the prophets, right? The people supposed to come to y'all and learn from y'all and y'all only, right? The Most High put a cover over y'all eyes and a spirit of deep sleep on y'all, man. You're doing nothing but fulfilling prophecy. That's it, man. And this has been happening. You're just fulfilling prophecies of the wicked Israelites. That's what they do. That's what's happening. That's what's going on. But they don't know what's going on because they're in a deep sleep. And let's get off, before we wrap it up, let's get off into some of these contradictions, man. Let's go to Revelation 7:9. Let's go to Revelation 7:9. After this, I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. Right? A great number. A great multitude which no man could number. Right? And cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. So how? Because according to the Christian lights, according to those idolaters, these are all Israelites that are saved. And lo, a great multitude which no man could number. Right? But wait a minute. Do we see a great multitude being saved? Let's see what the Tanakh tells us. Is it going to be a great multitude saved? And they say that those are Israelites, right? The Christian lights say all those are Israelites. Well, wait a minute. Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass. It shall come to pass that in all the land, says Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. All right. And I will bring the third part through the fire and refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, Yahweh is my God. All right. So from the scriptures, we see that it's not a great multitude that's going to be saved. Not a great number which no man can number. All right. We don't see that. In the Tanakh, what we see, most people, 2/3, are going to be cut off and die. 1/3 is going to survive. Okay. Now, part of that 2/3, one of those 2/3 is, one part is you people that are religious, you idolaters that are spiritual, but you got it wrong. All right? Nice try, though, but you got it wrong. And the Most High, he blocked you out. He don't want you. All right? You're from that idolatrous seed line. All right? The second part of the 2/3, it's just you wicked Israelites in the world, right? That don't even desire to seek the Most High. And you just want to party. You don't repent. You don't even feel no shame, no guilt. You're just vile, drenched in paganism. Someone tells you about the law, you don't want to hear it. Right? You hate your brother. You go out strapped up to kill your brother. You females is trying to fight your sisters and pull each other tracks out. Look, man, that's for y'all. Look, serve Yahweh only, man. But not too many people serve Yahweh only, man. That's why it's no big Yahweh only channels, man. You know? Because we are the 1/3. It's not hard to tell. Look around. You know? These are current events. All right, look around. See who's the 1/3. It's not that very many of us, right? It's a lot of them. You see them camps? You see these religions? You see them churches? All right? Where's our camp? I'm trying to build us a camp. Old Testament only Israelite school, man. Yahweh only zealots, man. All right? But, you know, it's going to take a team effort. But look at here too. Right here it says it. Jeremiah 3:14. Turn, O backsliding children, says Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you, one of a city, 2 of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. 2 of a family, because 2 who is serving the Most High only, they are on one accord. So they are one on one accord. Okay? But not very many people. You see that right there? For I am married unto you, and I will take you, one of a city and 2 of a family, and I will bring you to Zion, somewhere in Texas, right? You will find me. And in this city, I'm probably the only one that serves Yahweh only. All right? right? And I will give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Right? There you go. True understanding. But yeah, we don't see that. We don't see a great multitude being saved like the New Testament says, man. And they can't explain that. These Christian lights, they can't explain that. All right? More contradictions, man. Right? Yeah, I'm in Arlington, Texas, man. I don't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide from y'all, Mishpaka. But yeah, it's kind of a small city, but it's not small. It got the Dallas Stadium out here, you know. But still, I'm like the only one out here, probably, more than likely. And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. This is John 17:5, And that, one from the city, it doesn't really have to be literal, but it is a metaphor to show just how small the remnant is. Just how small, salvation is going to be. It's not going to be very many people. It's not very many people that serve Yahweh only. And that's the essence and the core of what it's saying. All right? So we don't want to get, it tangled up, in allegories and metaphors. All right? But here, John 17:5, here's the claims of the fictional character JC. And now, O Father, glorify thou me with thine own self, with the glory which I had with thee before the world was. Wait a minute. What Yahweh say about that? Let's go to Isaiah 44:8. You was with Yahweh before the world was? Hold on. Isaiah 44:8. Fear not. Fear ye not. Neither be afraid. Don't fear what these Christian lights is talking about. Have not I told you from that time and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God beside me? Yeah, there is no God. I know not any. Hey, wait. You making false claims, JC. Yahweh said he do not know you. That's his answer. He does not know you. That's what he said. All right? That's it. He does not know you. Now, you Christian lights, if you married to JC, which you are, because the New Testament married you to JC, you married to the Lamb, okay? And if your wife, let's say wife, tells you that she was with her best friend all night, and you talk to her best friend, and her best friend says, I was not with her all night. And then your best friend says, I don't even know her. Like, what? Hey, look, check it out, man. You got some investigating to do, period. Bottom line, look, man. And it's deeper than that. Look, man, Yahweh is the one and only true judge, man. This is the foundation right here, man. This came first. So you cannot go against that. You cannot go against this right here, man. Period. Straight up. Let's grab one more contradictions, man. Then we're going to close it out. And I can keep going on and on and on. I really can, and I really want to, man. But the video lessons be so long that when I'm converting it to upload it, it won't hold. Right? So I have to be kind of making my video lessons shorter. I really want to rock like for like 3 hours though. You feel me? 2-3 hours, man. Because I got a lot of information I want to bring out. But it won't let me do it like that. But, you know, longer videos are coming, most definitely. Longer videos are most definitely coming. We're going to go to 1 Timothy 1 Timothy 1 and 4. Neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies, which minister questions rather than godly edification, which is in faith. So do. It says, neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies. Right? They don't want you to start tracing these genealogies, because then you will find the truth. You will find out that JC's, his genealogy is janky and it's false, and, you know, he's not of the promise, right? You know, because they know that they are not so well studied in that area with their plagiarism. Look, you have to understand, man. Look, and now we're going to go to the book that was written by Titus, or that was written and named after the Roman Titus Flavius, the Roman war hero Titus Flavian that led the war on our homeland in 70 CE in the siege of Jerusalem. Yeah, they conducted to write a book, the New Testament. And he literally named a book after himself. Look, Titus Flavian, man, right? Got a book in the New Testament named after him. But avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and striving about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain. Whoa. 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 Hold on, man. We're going to have to keep on striving about this law, man. And it's going to always be contentions about this law, man. You feel me? Because if you break this law, look, it's judgment to pay. Understand that. But look again. Avoid foolish questions and genealogies. But what do the Most High say? Let's go to what the Most High say. Deuteronomy 32 and 7. Deuteronomy 32 and 7. Remember the days of old. No, avoid genealogies. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. That's a commandment. They're telling you to break the commandments. Deuteronomy is Torah. Torah is law. This is a commandment that you do. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee. Thy elders, and they will tell thee. Because knowing your history gives you knowledge of self. And knowledge of self springs forth all kinds of good fruit and good knowledge, right? A wise man has to know where he has been to know where he is going. All right, so you're going to have to study history, you know. And we some young historians over here, man, you know. Yeah, we some young historians over here, man. We some young scholars over here, man. Understand that. And we're going to give all praises, honor, power, glory, dominion, majesty, reverence, blessings, worship, love, and admiration to the Most High, Yahweh, and Yahweh only. Double honors, triple honors to Yahweh and Yahweh only. No by Hashem. Understand that.